Now the dancer you said that. So what we stop from fire with a peg. You want the bird and the morning sweet bird. He did such a shirt.
Blessed be people, welcome back. You see me? So today people, we're gonna talk about a dancehall entertainer who in my opinion is one of the better dancehall entertainers. This is an entertainer who reach way up in the thing. You get me? I say people, them man close some big show, some big festival all over the world, you know what I mean, people. Them man close some fest, you know what I mean, them man the last perform Sting. Enough big show people, them man close, you see me? And them man sing whole heap of hit songs. When I say hit songs, I mean hit songs after hit songs after hit songs. And you know what I mean, people, eventually fall off. You get me? I say people, and I would say, when we say fall off, when I mean say them career dead and it can't revive and gone on at the ground, you know. Me just say, from the level at which this individual was, you know what I mean, the individual fall way below that level. And if him watching this video, he have to admit it. And the artist me I talk about is I-Octane. I-Octane was a very relevant dancehall artist, a decent crowd puller. But you know what I mean, people, over time, things change up, and right now, he is not that powerful as he was before, as it relates to him pulling power, you know what I mean. He basically lose a lot of the support from the lovers of reggae and dancehall music. So we're gonna take a look at his musical journey, you know what I mean, people, the up and the downs. So people, Bayom Muir was born on the 29th of April in the year 1984 in the parish of Clarendon in Jamaica. He grew up in a small town known as Sandy Bay, which is not too far from Maypen. Muir attended the Palmer's Cross All-Age School, after which he attended the Garvey Maceo High School. Whilst going to school, he would often sing and make noise during classes, and I mean people, to entertain, because you know, as a young youth, him always see himself being an artist, and I mean, and the people in the community, as also his friends would encourage him, and I mean, let him know that he is a talented youth, and I mean, and he should pursue his career. So when him at school, you know, the deck stop beating and so on and so forth, you know, I-Octane always I try to make music, you know what I mean, people. So yeah, I-Octane knew what he wanted to be when he grew up from, he was a little youth, you know what I mean. Whole heap of youth want on soldier, enough want on police, teacher, lawyer, doctor, you know, Octane want to turn artist. I-Octane briefly attended Knox College, where he was focusing on architecture, but he dropped out to pursue his career in music. As we say people, this young man know what he wanted to do from a very tender age. He started to focus on his music career full time at the age of 16 years old, which was when he started to professionally record music. And this is after he was introduced to producer Donovan Jermaine of Penthouse Records. And you know, Donovan Jermaine was also the manager for Buju Banton and Assassin. You know what I mean, people? Very, very good artists, them then, big artists, same way you see it. So Octane basically find himself in a good hands right there. So Muir released his first singles titled Oja and Stepper Seed in 2000 at Penthouse Records under the moniker Richie Rich. After meeting Junior Arrows of the Arrows Recording Company, Muir signed on to the Kingston label and as a new name, I-Octane. His name also indicates a play on the word I, you know what I mean? And you know, Octane is fuel and the Rastafarian use of I, you get the message, people. So there's a little play with the word I and I-Octane. In the year 2007, you know, I-Octane career really started to pick up a little traction, you know what I mean, with his social commentary works such as the roots reggae track Stop Vampire, you know what I mean, which climbed to the top of several Jamaican charts. In 2009, I-Octane topped the charts again with his emotional songs, a song titled Mama You Alone and another song titled Lose a Friend. You know, a big song them the people. You see it, for I-Octane, them song they really run the place. And you know, say the song Lose a Friend was a song that was adopted by a lot of persons who lost family members and friends during the operation in Tivoli Garden for the notorious Christopher Dodos Coke. You know what I mean? That they done for Tivoli Gardens. You get the message, people. So I-Octane actually spent some time at Arrow's recording company before I-Octane and the company actually fall out because of money issues, the finances were not going the way that I-Octane wanted. As a result of that dispute, they decided to part ways. After that separation was finalized, I-Octane came under the guidance of Robert Livingston, a veteran producer who had been responsible for the success of artists such as Supercat and Shaggy. I-Octane gained further traction in 2010 with a string of hits produced by Cashflow Records, including No Loving a Them and the cannabis anthem Puff It, which was named one of NRP's top 5 dancehall track of 2011. He also topped the charts once again with the competitive My Life, produced by DJ Frost Records, and was featured in the April to May issue of the hip hop magazine Vibe. The same year, he also signed on as a brand ambassador for the telecommunications firm Digicel, and as of 2013, he remained employed as a representative of the company. I-Octane has also been the brand ambassador for the Golden Eagle brand since 2015 in Jamaica. In the year 2011, I-Octane announced he would be starting his own record label, which is titled Conquer the Globe Productions, which would serve to produce instrumentals for him and promote him as an artist. He also said that the label's first release would be an extended play in December of that year, to be followed by an album in the early 2012. The 6-song EP, Straight From the Heart, was released on the 7th of December as a preliminary digital release with distribution by TuneCore. The EP was marked towards a global audience, and 3 of its songs were recorded in the US. It was also a first for the artist. The EP's lead single, Burn Them Bridge, produced by Stephen the Genius McGregor, topped several charts in Jamaica and received significant radio airplay, including on international stations such as New York's Hot 97. I-Octane released his debut album titled Crying to the Nation on the 13th of February in the year 2012 through Robert Livingston's Sikran Entertainment in the Caribbean and VP Records internationally. The album received generally positive reviews from critics. Recordings of AllMusic praised the record as a solid winner. But he also mentioned it relied a little too strongly on auto-tune. He must say too much auto-tune upon the song, kind of take away from the originality of the artist's voice. And as also David Katz of BBC Music calls the album a surprisingly varied set, comprising mostly new roots reggae in the one-drop style, along with a couple of rougher edge tracks in full-on dancehall mode. The album was basically a mixture, a little bit of singing here and some hardcore DJ over there, because say I-Octane have them talent there. The album's lead single was the Lover's track titled Loveyouu, which was marketed to international audiences but also did well domestically. I-Octane followed the album with a tour of the US, Canada and Europe. I-Octane ended that year on a strong note, with a string of hit singles, including Badmind Dem a Pre, a collaboration with Bounty Killer produced by Buju Banton's son Marcus Myrie, the summer hit Love the Vibes, and the Sean is the produce Gala Gimme Bun. This is a song in which I-Octane laments his partner's infidelity. In March 2013, I-Octane was selected as brand ambassador for the Caribbean soft drink Buster. I-Octane's second album was produced by DJ Frost and is titled My Journey. It was released in March 2014 on Todd's International Records. He continued to work with DJ Frost on the EP New Chapter in 2015. In the year 2018, I-Octane's Love and Life album was released and it debuted at number 3 on the reggae Billboard chart, where it stayed for 3 weeks. The album was produced exclusively by I-Octane and is Conquer the Globe Productions label. He worked with a lot of producers and different artists. So as you can see, I-Octane did very, very well. People? Yeah, man. As we say, I-Octane headline a whole heap of show all about over the world, Europe, America, you know what I mean? Even at Jamaica, you see him, you don't know, say, most of them show their I-Octane close them because him are the man that have the biggest song them. See, it kind of really surprising, you know what I mean, to see an artist like I-Octane, you know, they reach so far in the business, you know what I mean, for just fall off like that. And I-Octane is actually one of the biggest artists them that me see basically just fall off like that. I mean say I-Octane get whole and you know what I mean, and in time really pass. I-Octane time no pass because I-Octane is fairly a young person, same way. That's what I say people. So you know what I mean, kind of surprising for sister, yeah, him just allow him career for just dip like that, you know what I mean? Because in life, you know, you have to keep on doing your introspection, you know. You have to look into yourself and see what go on. If this not work for you, you have to kind of switch up the thing a little bit, you see it? But in my view, in my opinion, one of the things that caused I-Octane to fall out of grace with the supporters of reggae and dancehall music and the fact that I-Octane sing about a whole heap of Badmind song, you know what I mean? And him even have a song where I say, if them saying Badmind, I catch it, you know what I mean? It better you continue to deny say you're Badmind, you know what I mean? Say you're not Badmind, but once you start to admit to Jamaican people especially, say you're Badmind, you know, say people will take them time and start to pray and every move we make a man will say, I'm Badmind move that, you know. But in my opinion, maybe it was the pressure because everybody has said I-Octane always sing about Badmind because him always a sing about Badmind for true. You see what I say? So people always try to say Badmind and I try to put him down the way there until him give in and I say, well, if I'm saying Badmind, I catch it. Which me think him blunder. That's why, you know what I mean? I-Octane also had other challenges, you know what I mean? People were associating I-Octane with some notorious gang members from over in Spanish Town there, you know what I mean? Black man them and so on and so forth. You get me? I say people, you know, I-Octane eventually migrate from Jamaica. It's massive people. And me here saying I-Octane fall off in the people. As I say I-Octane not have no relevance at all. And I say I-Octane is not a good artist. I don't want nobody get me wrong. But you see, somebody have to come out and tell them artists, I say, look, you know, we see say you're trying, brother, but look, you know, what you're trying now, not really a work. You need to go back to the drawing board because what you used to do, you used to work and it used to work well. So you need to go back to the drawing board. So look at the thing we had to know, it just not add up, it just not work. The people, them just don't like it. You get me? I say somebody have to be frank and tell them, say, well, I don't know the people them just not in it. You see, and the people that make your music reach places because once enough people don't like the music in order for it push, then you know it got stuck at one part. You see what I say? So you have to do some introspection and look into yourself and know, say, yeah, you've been do it before and you can do it again. But now I say I-Octane not rich, you know what I mean? I-Octane have him whole heap of money. I-Octane have him house them, him care them, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we talk about the relevance in a dancehall right now. Because if you check the ratio, you know, people, if you put like for example a new artist like maybe Valiant 450 or any one of them in a stadium and you put I-Octane in another venue somewhere about close by, I can almost guarantee you say not a lot of people are going to attend the show I-Octane depend, but they are going to attend the one the Valiant there or they are going to attend the one the 450 there or West King there. You understand? So me I say I need to do some introspection in my career, you know what I mean, and fix things because the music market big, and as we say, music not live on no man yard, you see it. Any man can bust, any man can get it big in the world, you see it. But a consistency we are talking about. You see what I say? If a man retire from music and decide to do something different like production and so on and so forth, it's different. But as long as you still consider yourself to be a recording artist, then we'll forever be looking forward to see good music from you. And peeps, we only talk about artists we really respect as artists because I-Octane them are good artists, you know what I mean? When I think them I-Octane do too, you know what I mean? I-Octane is a man who him love to pick up some people and I rate him because of forward and him. That's why I think you can't run down forward, you know. You have to hold your one and hold your hard and militant too. You see me I say you can't just big up some people and rate you. I would love to see how the career dead too, you know. You see me? You have to be careful because you go up on stage and say, what this me say, you know? Me say this. Or me say that side there. You see me? And that side don't rate you. You understand? So when time for them people in, I say we don't rate them and then rate. Yes, when I say them things will help throw cold water upon your career too. You see me? I say some of the time you go out in neutral and try to build your own thing and try to reach places for your own. Anyways, people, that is just my bit as it relates to I-Octane. You can add your view in the comment section. As also, you can like, subscribe and share. Peace.